attack. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Las Vegas Raiders. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start, and off we go from Allegiant Stadium. And he will be stopped at the 25-yard line, so that's where this opening drive of the game will begin.
Long story, it's a lot. Now my circle's so small that it's closer to a dot. They thought I was with me.
Mendoza to throw on first down. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Ball on the 27. Here's second and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
On the ground, here comes Ashton Genty. Trying to push his way to the line of scrimmage. He's not going to get there. Stopped by the defense. That's a loss of a yard. Tough one to pick up here. Third down and 9. Bowers, the man in motion. Throwing on third down, Mendoza. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And now it's fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Oh, the rush gets home, and down he goes. The decision to go for it backfires in a big way. They have turned it over on downs.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They're going to run it, and this is Phil Maffa. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
17-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Maffa. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
At the 5-yard line.
Here's a run. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another shot. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. They'll use 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and goal. They'll run. And he will dive into the end zone. Phil Maffa. Touchdown, Dallas.
So, Mike, when I played, we would sit in our goal line install meeting, and, you know, teams would try to come up with really creative ways to punch the ball across, but the simplest way I ever heard, I had a coach tell me that if every guy just tries to score with their man, we're going to end up with 6, and that's exactly the approach they took here.
The kick is good. Makes the score Cowboys 7, Raiders nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
On 1st down, Mendoza. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. That'll bring up 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd and 17.
Back to throw, Mendoza. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
So I'm not really sure if it would have mattered, Mike. I don't think they were going to have enough to pick up the first down either way. But at least if that ball's completed, third down's just a little bit more manageable. Because now after the incomplete, they find themselves in third and pass.
Third and long. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before third down. Out of the gun, Mendoza. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. In motion, Naylor. They are going for it, and it's Mendoza. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. What a time for his first catch as they get the conversion on fourth down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
To the air again, Mendoza. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. Down the right sideline. Matt Gay on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Raiders will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll run, and this is Maffa. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. They'll run. It is Maffa. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
A handoff now to Maffa. And he will have a Cowboys first down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
And a Cowboy first down.
On the ground, here's Maffa. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under center run game, like with their under center play action game, and the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Second and inches. Running is Maffa. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. They'll come up now. Again, good news, it's 1st and 10.
First down, Cowboys.
They'll stay on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Ball carrier. Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd
From the
and
21,
6.
here's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. He's calling it a yard at most. It was Jeremy Chin that time up to make the stop.
And it's 3rd down.
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. Exiting the pocket right. He's got it at the 7. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal. 5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
A gain of 3.
Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal.
3-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up 3rd and goal. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. 4th and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
And the defense holds its water. They don't jump, and we have arrived at the 2-minute warning. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. Well, a field goal would break the tie, but instead the offense stays out there. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. They'll go. Here's Milton. And this will pay off. It is caught. George Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He's got it, and the Cowboys will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Raiders 7. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here we go on the return from the 1. get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
First and 10, and here's Mendoza. That's caught downfield by Tucker. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
And the Raider first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First down throw for Mendoza. Flush to his right. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down. Pass intended for Brock Bowers. Second and 10. They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
The 47-yard line. That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
Shotgun snap for Mendoza. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On first down, it's Mendoza. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Good play calling rhythm. Drive continues. Another first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
From the gun, here's Mendoza. Forced out wide. He'll get this off to Genty. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Vegas. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers. There's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It can be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it to the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 42-yard line.
On first down, here's Milton. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And that will lead to a second down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Quay Walker.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Throwing is Mendoza. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 19 yards.
Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
32-yard line.
Now it's Mendoza. Forced to his right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
Here's Mendoza now on second down, under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
Third and 16.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. In motion, Naylor. Third and long, and here's Mendoza. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. This one's off the upright. He had the distance, but it's no good. So it is a 1-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott.
Matt Gay to kick off for Las Vegas.
Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 20, here's second down and 7. They'll stick with him again. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Play action. Now it's Milton. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. He'll dump this down to the fullback coming out of the backfield. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 13, pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another first down. Now, another 1st and 10. Milton going to look to throw it again. It's to the sideline and caught by Pickens.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Come to the line for 2nd and 4. They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. He can be slowed up and taken down. Play goes nowhere. Stuck behind the line for a loss.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards. And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game. Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike, but 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
On 1st down, Mendoza. He's hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. Come to the line. Got some work to do now. It is 2nd and long.
2nd and 17.
Bowers, the man in motion. A handoff. Running left is Genty. It is 3rd and 10.
Thompson on the tackle. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Here's Mendoza. Moving to his right. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down. They're going to go. It's Mendoza. The blitz gets home. He is taken down. Can't get the throw off. They have turned it over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
You got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode, had a great blitz planned for this 4th down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out of the pocket to keep the play alive, and they're able to chase him down, force the sack, force the turnover on downs.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Fourth quarter begins, and it's a run by Williams. Stop at the 6, and that sets up third and goal.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone.
And he will get into the end zone. Phil Maffa. Touchdown, Dallas. That his second touchdown tonight. Now, an important extra point here to maybe salt this one away. It's up and good. The Cowboys will make it a two-score game as they are now up 9.
Brandon offering a kickoff for the Cowboys.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Mendoza to throw on first down. Taking a shot downfield. That is brought in. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Back to throw. Mendoza will get this complete to his tight end Bowers. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's another Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mendoza. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Incomplete.
Dante Thornton was the intended target. And it'll bring up second down. Mendoza to throw again. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will score. Game on. Jalen Naylor. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting? Anytime you fail on a two-point try, there's always going to be second guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
Throwing on first and 10 is Milton. He's got the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
First time they've looked
And
his
a
way all
Cowboy
game
first
long.
down.
But he comes through with the grab and a first down.
Anybody who thought this coach was going to get conservative with this late lead is sadly mistaken, Mike. They're out here still throwing haymakers with this passing game. They're not content with just having the lead. They're looking to increase it.
Come to the line now for first down and 10. Here's a run going left, and he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts and talk things over before third down. They'll drop to throw. That's complete. Left side to Pickens. And he will have the first down. That is not officially going to end the game, but they're going to be able to take the clock way down after that play. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. Now a give up the middle. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line. Now the Raiders going to use their third and final timeout. Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is first and goal. They'll go again with Maffa. And he's into the end zone yet again. Phil Maffa. Touchdown, Cowboys. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. Aubrey now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Cowboys will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
21. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Man. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. To throw is Mendoza. Forced out wide. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. That's on the center, Tyler Lindebaum. The road gets a little tougher now. It's 1st and 20. They'll keep it on the ground. Up the sideline, past the 30. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Touchdown, Raiders.
Gay to add the PAT. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the 4th quarter. One-score game late, you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. Cowboys hands team secures this one. And that should just about do it.
That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense can just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Milton. That's down the field for Lamb. And that is incomplete. Couldn't connect with C.D. Lamb. It'll be 2nd down.
So you take the field as a defense and you understand that the opposing team just gave up points. They want to grab back some of the momentum, some of the energy on the sideline. In the back of your head, you're saying, all right, they're going to take a shot probably within these first couple plays. Here they did it on the first play. It's exactly what happened. Good coverage and ball's incomplete.
On 2nd down, a run with Davis. Good running inside the 25. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 39 yards. Here's a run. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on 1st down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4-down territory. I've got 3 more.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
Touchdown, Dallas.
On for the PAT is Aubrey. He's got it. The Cowboys are going to extend their lead.
Makes the score Cowboys 38, Raiders 28. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. To return is Tucker. Oh, and that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. File that under head scratcher. Really hard to understand what was going on there. We do know what's going on the board. 2 points for the defense.
At some point, Mike, you just have to figure out, when is the party over? I mean, just go down, live to play another snap. But in this case, he just kept going back and back and back. And as you said, the defense now gets to come off the field, scoring 2 points.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here we go. One final play. And he's going to be taken down for a sack. I'm not sure why they were in pass mode as it is, but thankfully, this brings this one to an end. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, match